Entering deep into the Pariah Nexus, the Orc warband hunts for clues to find the Mawblade. An unnerving quiet permeates this area. They must master their own fear and that of their forces to show others that neither these insubstantial terrors nor the enemy have any right to the truths contained on this battlefield. Today we are going to be playing Dominate the Field, an incursion mission, number 5 in Beyond the Veil Warhammer 40k Crusade mission pack. This one has us deploying on the short ends of the table, but very restricted. There are 4 objectives, 2 on the edge of each of our deployment zones. At the end of each of the player's turns, you score for controlling the objectives. 10 points if you have 1, another 10 points if you control more than your opponent, and you also get an extra 10 points if you control 1 or more objective markers that were controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn. So taking objectives from your opponent gets you extra. In addition, at the end of the game, you score 10 points for each objective that you control that is not connected to your own deployment zone, so taking them from your opponent's side. The winner of this, the victor bonus, is that they get to choose a unit that can gain battle honors and give them a battle trait for free. Furthermore, the affliction that we rolled is Unnerved, which is affecting both armies here because we're not Necrons, or Sisters of Battle, or the other ones that would ignore it. Essentially, at the start of your command phase, you roll 2d6 for each unit that is more than 9 inches away from a friendly character. If you roll equal to or higher than their leadership, then they are unnerved. When a unit is unnerved, then until their next command phase, they cannot perform actions, they lose objectives secured, and stratagems cannot be used on that unit. And as usual, of course, we have our secondary objectives. There's the 3 Necron Star Steel terrain pieces, and if 2 of those get destroyed, then that's good for me as Tyranids, so because it'll advance my agenda. Dave, on the other hand, just has to worry about his secondaries, the investigation, looking for hints of the Mawblade by doing actions in each of the table quarters. I can actually do those actions as well, just to frustrate his searches and get me some extra experience. Now, if you've watched the previous Crusade missions that I've played, this is a totally new Tyranid Crusade force. I got bored of the last one. It just wasn't interesting to me anymore. So I thought, you know what, I want to start over. The only thing that's in common are the 3 Ripper Swarms, because even the Tyranid warriors got changed around. And so I started from scratch. So spending requisition points to upgrade guys and everything else. And I thought I've created something interesting. It's not overpowered, it's not going to be min-maxed. I've had some questions in the comments, and the first one, like, why didn't you do this? Or why don't you do this? This would be better. And that's not the point of these ones. The point is not to create a super elite force. The point is to create some cool narrative stuff, play with models you don't normally get to play with, and have some fun. So my Warlord is going to be this Broodlord, and I gave him the psychic power, the Horror, but no Warlord trait. Didn't want to spend the requisition point for it. And then I have another HQ choice. I've got a Tyranid Prime, and he's got Bone Swords and Scything Talons. For my troop choices, I've got a unit of 10 Gene Stealers. I gave them the adaptive physiology. I don't remember all the names, but I'll tell you what they do. So these guys can heroically intervene as if they were a character, except at 6 inches instead of 3.
Scary.
It is scary. So if you come near them and you don't charge them, they're coming in anyways.
If I'm going near them, I'm charging them.
Usually, right? Right? It's just if they can like sit on an objective and you want to try to take the objective, you're going to have to kill them rather than just moving next to them. Otherwise, they'll come at you anyways. Then we got a unit of 6 Tyranid warriors with Rending Claws and Scything Talons. And I gave them the adaptive physiology that gives a -2 leadership to any enemies within an inch. So that should nicely stack with some of the stuff going on here. And we got 3 Ripper Swarms for the 3rd troop choice, although I could have made the whole thing a patrol and dropped them, but I like them anyways. They're a nice little extra objective grabber. In my elite section, we've got Death Leaper, the named lictor, who will be singling out an enemy character to reroll hits and wounds against him and coming for them. And then we got 3 Pyrovores. That's right, Pyrovores. That was the guy who brought me these in a battle report for years. I gave them the adaptive physiology enhanced resilience, which lets them ignore AP -1 and -2. And then they're basically each equipped with a heavy flamer. And then they got some decent close combat attacks, but only a couple each. And they explode really easily when you kill them, so try to kill them from afar. And then in our heavy support choices, we've got a Toxicrane. That's right, I brought him out of retirement because he was so bad, and he still is, but in an incursion level, he might actually be able to perform okay. I gave him an adaptive physiology as well, Dermic Symbiosis, giving him a 5-up invuln, and he counts as having twice as many wounds left for when you look at his table.
So he doesn't bracket easily.
He doesn't bracket nearly as easily. You have to get him pretty low. And lastly, we have our good old Carnifex with double monster scything talons. I gave him the adaptive physiology of accelerated digestion. So every time he kills a model, he heals a wound. Up to 3 maximum per phase. So he just wants to go on a murderous rampage and eat everybody. And that's my 1,000 points of incursion. It's 5 crusade points. I used all 5 requisition points to get it started.
And now for my 1,000 points of mega bullies of the fish folk, led by Skullbrag Steel Splinter right in the middle there. He's not quite upgraded yet, but that's okay because he does have a warlord trait, which I've spent a requisition for. He is a disciple of Khorne, which means against characters, he can reroll hit and wound rolls. His relic is the Talisman of Burning Blood, which enables him to advance and charge in the same turn and re-roll his charge roll. Next to him, on the left, we have my Death Brute, who has been upgraded, by the way. He has improved shielding, so any attacks that are AP -1 or 0 improves his armor save by 1, which is great because apparently there's a lot of Tyranid stuff that's AP 1 that will be attacking him. But there's a couple things that I will have to watch out for, but that's not too bad. Over on the right-hand side, we have my Cultist Grots. They are actually upgraded as well. They are cool-headed, which means they can re-roll failed morale tests, and they can overwatch on 5+, which is what that means. Behind them are my Berserker boys. The Berserker champion is upgraded with an heirloom that is finely balanced, which means that I get +1 to hit rolls and 6 to hit, score additional hits with that. So if I were to stoke the nails on these guys, 6 to hit would actually equal 2 more additional hit rolls that I get to make for that, even though it's a power fist, which is pretty sweet. They have an Icon of Wrath in there with chain sword and chain axes on everybody else in a rhino behind them. And then to their left, we have my Mega Orc Nobbies in Mega Armor Khorne. They as well are upgraded. They're actually battle tested, which means that they are now objective secured, and they are able to shoot whilst performing actions. So that actually makes them very, very useful. They as well have an Icon of Wrath. They have spent a requisition rather, to spend a couple CP at the beginning of the campaign to give them blood for the Blood God, which enables them to attack twice. Same thing goes for Skullbrag actually. He can attack twice as well, just so we know and are anticipating that. Behind them, in the very back, we have my Luda Havocs. They are equipped with las cannons, because clearly those are las cannons. I actually made every single weapon on them just in case I just decided to change them. But for this campaign, for every game, they're going to be las cannons. There is a chain sword on the Havoc champion there in the middle. And on their left, in front of that rhino, is another squad of Berserker boys. These are the red orcs, or the corn skins. That's what I've named them. They are not upgraded yet. They haven't seen as much action as the Berserker boys on the other side. But that's fine. They plan on getting a lot of action in this game, a lot of close combat goodness, because I'm fighting Tyranids, and it's going to be a bloodbath of awesomeness.
We've already rolled off, and Dave is going to be the defender, and he chose to deploy on this side, so we'll do that now. But just before that, let's talk a little bit about the terrain. Our mat here is from GameMat.eu, and all the Necron terrain, except for the 3 pieces of Starsteel, are actually just made with foam, and were made by Greenleaf Terrain. And then these, of course, are the Necron Starsteel terrain pieces that you can buy from Games Workshop.
And TNT Laserworks for the objective markers.
That's right. Thank you, TNT Laserworks. They're pretty awesome. A couple more housekeeping things as well. Don't forget, Silver Vault members get discounts to many of these companies. Over 40 companies right now give us discounts for specifically our Silver Vault members. And also we have our agendas. What did you pick for agendas, Dave?
I chose Assassinate because you have 3 characters, and I get a couple extra XP for each unit that kills a character. That's how that works. And then I also chose Reaper because I like killing things, and the one with the highest kill count at the end of the game, I get 2 XP for that. So if it's tied, I just pick whatever one I want.
And I got Priority Target, 2 XP for every vehicle or monster I kill. And then I chose Lord of the Warp. Whoever manifests the most psychic powers, it gets 2 experience points at the end. Now, there's a little more to it than that. You actually keep track of how many they've cast, and as soon as they perils, that resets it to 0. So I only have 1 psyker. But if the last psychic thing he does is the perils, he doesn't get the XP. So if we're in turn 5, I might choose not to use a psychic power just in case.
So seriously, so like, let's say you did 4 up until that point. And then on the 5th one, it's a perils. All the rest are negated?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
It resets it to 0.
Oh, okay.
So if you have multiple psychers, then one of them perils, then somebody else will get it instead. So yeah, you have to be a little more careful there.
Here's to periling?
Or here's to having a command point left over to re-roll it. So yeah, those are our agendas. They're deployed. Rhinos. You got your Ludas inside that one. Sorry. Your Luda Havocs.
My Luda Havocs, yes.
Your Hellbrute.
My Death Brute.
Death Brute, sorry. Man, I feel like I have to relearn this game, man. It's awesome. I love the army, but I just don't know what anything's called anymore.
I made it easy, though. I made it the names of the basic units. It's not like I made actual unique names for them. So like Death Brute is a combination of the unit names, right? So it's nothing special.
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. And I'm deployed back here. I've got this big old wall in the way, so I put my Gene Stealers behind it. And I got warriors out front with the Prime, the Toxicrane, Pyrovores, Carnifex. Everything is what you see right there. Only thing that on the table for me is my Death Leaper and the Ripper Swarms. Now, the Death Leaper at the beginning of the game is supposed to choose an enemy character.
Yes.
And I get to reroll hits and wounds against it.
Does he have to be on the table?
Well, no. He just chooses one from your army.
Okay.
And so
Skullbreak?
Yeah, you only have one.
I only have one.
Yeah. So he's coming for you.
What a surprise.
And it's only the Death Leaper that gets to reroll the hits and wounds.
Only him?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I get to do that against all your characters.
Well, ain't you special?
I am.
I bet my character costs less than your character, though.
He does.
Now, you have some Deep Strike reserves as well, right?
I do, yeah. Actually, speaking of Skullbreak, he's deep striking in his Dominator armor with the Megana boys behind him. They are also deep striking. Not as a unit, because independent characters can't attach. That's not a thing anymore. I've been playing a lot of 30K.
I was like, wow, that's a long time
Yeah, it's
ago.
no reference, right? Yeah, it was just like the other day I was playing. So yeah, 2 units that are deep striking, which are those 2. So they will come on at some point in the game.
Turn 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
Has to be one of those 2. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're all set up. We're going to roll off to see who goes first. Rolling to see who gets to choose who goes first. Oh, probably not Dave. Oh, wow.
All right, you get to choose that.
Crushed.
So what do you want?
I don't know. We're both close combat, but you got some shooting, so I'd like to get up the table, but if I get too far up the table, you just charge me right away, and then I'm in trouble.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
Because I want to go first. Are you sure?
Then we're in agreement.
Okay, all right. Well, I gotta make. What's the affliction? What's it called?
Unnerved.
Unnerved.
You have no character, so everybody has to roll.
So yeah, and because the rules is written in the mechanics of the actions and the movement, we're gonna roll for the guys inside the rhinos as well, because I could very well disembark and perform an action. Whereas if I roll and I fail, then I can't. So it actually matters. So I'll just roll for them first, starting with the Luda Havocs.
What's their leadership?
Leadership 8. So I need a 7 or a less, because it's equal to, or so they're not going to be doing any action or stratagem spending this round. What about?
Are they? Oh yeah, no. I was going to say, are they worshippers of Slanesh so they can endless cacophony? But obviously not. They're all Khorne. Right?
They wanted to be, but no. They were narratively forced to not have that on purpose.
I think you know what? That's something that you can appreciate, right?
Yeah, on purpose.
Because like 99% of Havocs out there, all of a sudden they worship Slanesh.
Oh yeah. No, even in the Khorne armies, they still worship Slanesh.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So the Berserkers inside. If they wish, they can actually disembark and perform an action if they wanted to. Now for the Rhino itself, because that matters.
Yeah, no, right.
Okay, the Rhino can actually do something as well. That would matter on a subsequent turn for destroying terrain pieces, but not this round.
Right, because you don't need to be infantry for that.
Now for that Rhino, let's do that first. Yes, okay.
Your Rhino pilots are not unnerved.
Now for the Berserker boys inside, they're fine as well.
So far, only your Luda Havocs are having a problem.
Correct. Now for my Grot cultists, I need a 5 or less, because they're leadership 6. Okay,
oh,
they don't.
No actions for them. That one sucks.
That does, actually. Now my Death Brute, leadership 8, so 7 or less. No.
Ooh, he's unnerved too.
He is unnerved.
So your Rhinos and the Berserkers are not unnerved. That makes sense.
No.
Berserkers don't get unnerved.
And with that, I also gain a command point, bringing me up to 7.
Ooh, you're not getting out, eh?
No, I won't get out. I will go there.
Fine.
I'll pop smoke, because you have some shooting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for me, Chaos Space Marines, that actually hasn't become a stratagem yet. Newer armies it has, so...
Gotta love when there's that in-between spot.
I'm in between right now, but I'd rather have the new one, because that means all my guys would probably have 2 wounds apiece.
And cool Crusade stuff, too.
And then I would choose probably more than the Reaping as the agenda. Now over here, you know what? We want Berserkers up on the field. Yes, you gave me first turn. I know it's the strategy to choose that, but I'm still going to do it. Although they can perform an action. Maybe I should do that. Let's see how far away you are. Now, can your guys deep strike first turn or no?
No. The fastest thing that I have is not up front. It's the Gene Stealers. They could advance and charge. and I could spend a command point to have them double their advance. So they can, if I had stuck them out front, they could get across the table in the first turn, no problem. But they're not out front, so.
So I guess my question is there any way these guys can be mutilated by your army, whether it be by shooting or close combat on your turn?
And if they're back there?
Yes.
No.
No possible way.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I could get to them, but I wouldn't be able to charge them.
Wow, you can get to them?
Tyranids have a 1 command point stratagem to move twice. But after they move twice, they can't shoot or charge.
Okay.
So
but why would you want to do that? Put yourself in danger range.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that this turn, but it's a very useful one to go grab an objective that looks like it's... You're like, yeah, he'll never get to that objective. And all of a sudden, blam!
That actually makes
20-something inches across the table.
That actually makes sense. So I'm going to disembark with these.
So you're safe is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, that's good. So I'll disembark, and then I will move, and I'll be outside of... Actually, I am outside of my deployment zone right there. And I might as well go there, so I'm within an inch of that and outside of my deployment zone, in case I want to choose to do something at the beginning of the first turn, should you not be close enough to charge me, right? Because I could possibly destroy that. But right now, my goal is to actually do my personal agenda and to search this quadrant.
Yes, and you're outside of your deployment, more than 6 inches from the center, wholly in that quarter.
Yep.
So, and that'll finish at the end of your turn. So that's a free experience.
Well, I can move these guys too.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, you'll automatically do it. No problem.
Yeah. Over here, he's kind of, you know what? He does need to stay there with them in case they change their mind and they zip off. They are useless now, completely and utterly. Probably will be for this game, to be honest.
If they keep getting unnerved.
Yeah.
Well, no. Once the character shows up, just make sure they're within 9 inches of them.
You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to put them inside the Rhino.
The other orcs aren't a little mad at that?
No, they don't even notice.
Hey, get out of my Rhino!
They don't notice. So I'm going to have to be a little bit ginger with these guys because you have.
I could double move, wrap around.
I don't want you to surround me. That just makes no sense. Right?
Yeah,
I got to make you work for it at least. But I will do this. I'll at least just go right there so you can't go around me.
It would be hard.
Yeah, it'd be harder.
Yeah.
And then I will move Mr. Hellbrute over here, kind of taunt you a little bit.
Just remember, you want the objective. Actually, no, you don't. You don't need this one yet.
Oh wait, see, it doesn't specify.
It's the end of your turn.
So then I should be here.
No, you won't get any extra points.
True, because
I haven't. Mind you, it can give
I don't have more than you.
Points.
I don't have more than you, and I haven't stolen it from you. So I am going to actually keep there, because if I'm not there, and
then I'll get the extra
you will.
points.
Yeah. So I'll stay here. I just want to make sure I can see something, which I can. I can see through. Still within an inch of, or 3 inches of the objective, rather. Still popping smoke with that Rhino, just so you know. That Rhino truck.
So -1 to hit him.
Yeah. Should you choose it?
I have no shooting that matters.
Okay.
Just say it.
The flamers.
The flamers don't. They
auto hit.
Yeah.
So
he has a shooting attack that's like 12 inches that is a strength 3, and so he wouldn't be shooting at a Rhino. So that's it. That's all I got for shooting.
So then I really shouldn't pop smoke.
You really have no reason
it's
to
a knee
or
jerk.
Not to.
I'm always fighting against shooting armies, Matt. It's so rare. It's like close combat army. So it's really.
If you want to have fun with 40k in AOS, you play close combat. No, this shooting crap.
I agree. Well, then I won't pop smoke.
He says as he fires last cannons at me.
Yeah, the 2 last cannons. All right, so I won't pop smoke then. It makes 0 sense.
You might as well fire your Combi Bolter, right?
Yeah, and I'll shoot at your Carnifex.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm questioning because that's why I'm questioning.
So 1 hit, lean on 5s.
Nope. Okay, now 2 shots with the Hellbrute's last cannon at the Carnifex. Those both hit.
3s to wound.
Both wound.
I'll get 6 up saves against that. Nope, and they're D6 damage apiece. I've only got 8 wounds.
Only 8 wounds.
Yeah, he probably killed him. Booyah!
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
And he's dead. That's a kill tally for your Hellbrute. And that's your turn? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
You just auto kill a Carnifex and...
Well, that wasn't auto kill. He worked for it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he had to make up for the failure of the Rhino truck.
Yeah, it was pretty good. All hits, all wounds on 3s and 3s.
That wasn't bad, yeah. And then you didn't make the saves, and you got lucky with the damage. Yes, that was very lucky.
Yes, overall. Shouldn't have killed the Carnifex with 2 last cannons right away, but that's the dice. It's my turn.
The dice.
Oh, we forgot to mention you got some victory points. You get 10.
I do.
For holding one or more objectives. You do not have more than me, and you did not take any of mine. So 10-0. So I will get a command point, bringing me up to 10, because I had 3 bonus for... because my army's worth 5 crusade points and Dave's worth 10.
It's a lot for incursion.
It is. It is. It'll help me out a little bit as long as I survive getting there before all the last cannons kill me. And so I have nothing to do in my command phase because they're all close to characters, so I don't have to worry about being unnerved. These pyrovores are like, I think we see a Maw Blade. So they're gonna move over here.
Stay away from my Maw Blade.
And for some reason, they start sniffing the ground. And so they're going to perform the action to investigate.
Okay.
It's a free experience for me.
It is.
I don't care about the investigation points. I don't even care about frustrating your investigation points. That's between you, Steve, and Josh. But I just like free XP.
Oh, free XP, and you like kind of make it so it's hard for me to get more.
Yeah, I got to make you earn it, right?
I see.
Work for it. Work for it.
See what you did there.
And now the hardest thing that I'm ever going to have to do: move a Toxicrene.
Yes, that. You might as well, because it's going to happen anyway.
So I already pre-measured all this for anybody who's like going like gasping at their screen right now. Essentially, I can put him there. He's a 9-inch charge away, so I don't know if I placed him in exactly the right spot.
They charge with bum.
Yeah, they come in, they back up. Beep, beep, you can call me Toxicrene. And then my Tyranid warriors are just going to come up here.
Hiding in wait.
Well, they want to destroy the train too.
Oh, true.
Not that I want to give away what I'm going to be doing. But, yeah, because you can come up and charge, so I don't want to just put them
I can
out front.
re-roll the charge too, the Icon of Wrath.
No, I know, but I just want to stick them out here. I was thinking of wrapping it, but then you'll just have an ezy charge.
Exactly. So what's the
no, thank you. The Brood Lord will advance. I'm High Fleet Kraken, so I roll 3 dice and take the best one.
Holy!
So that's a 4. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can move fast, right? And they could advance and charge. So I could spend a command point and double that to 8, so he'd move 16, and he could still charge. But because I deployed him further back, that's why he's not a first turn threat. That's what I was telling you. If they were out front, they're a first turn threat.
Why did you not put him up front?
Because I didn't want to charge rhinos with Gene Stealers. That's the one thing. I have to get you out of your vehicles before they're going to be any good. I'm not even going to really use much of that advance. He's going to come here. And then the Gene Stealers here, I'll roll an advance on them. And we only get a 3. That's pretty crappy, but that's 11 inches should be enough to get them right up against the Toxicrene.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, so the important part is that they're closer.
You know, they're going to be in range of last cannon. Are you sure you want them out there?
As long as the Brood Lord has Lookout, sir. That's what I'm doing here.
But if one guy dies, they each lose an attack.
Yep. I don't expect the 10 of them to make it to combat, man. A little bit of Overwatch from a Combi Bolter should do the trick.
That's fair.
So, it is what it is. I am used to what I have to deal with these guys. Like I said, not super optimized list, otherwise I'd bring like 3 blobs of 15 of them.
Oh, I know what you could bring.
Yeah. I've got no shooting. Even if they were in range, they can't because they're performing an action. And then I'm going to attempt to charge with the Toxicrene. Do you want to Overwatch with a Twin Bolter or a Combi Bolter?
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good to move your butt up here.
Yeah, well, it's only if I roll a 9-inch charge. I have nothing to help me with this.
You'll do it.
Except maybe a reroll.
I believe in you.
You know, what the heck? Let's do a reroll. It could really pin you in your side.
Good.
There's our 9.
Oh.
All right, dock me a command point, please. And here comes the butts. No, actually, as he comes, he spins around. Gotcha! I'm gonna give you a big warm hug.
That's very warm.
Got no stratagems to help me out here. Oops, 6 attacks, not 7. Because he already re-rolls failed wound rolls, so I don't need to use Voracious Appetite. He's got his massive toxic lashes. That's right, he's batting those lashes at you. Oh, I guess I could have shot the choking spores at you first. It was 12-inch range. Nah, they're only
You
strength.
should go ahead. That might actually matter.
Well, they're D6 shots. Hey, don't get too excited. 4s to hit. Oh, okay. All right. But they're only strength 3, so 6 is to wound.
Okay.
But they get to re-roll. They're AP nothing.
You'll get 1.
Oh, got 2. AP nothing though, so 3 up saves. Oh. Toxicrene OP. So that's 3 damage you just took.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you for letting me do that. I did not expect. That's the reason I kind of.
Because really, there's no reason for you to not do it other than just forgetting that you could do it.
But you didn't pop smoke.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like.
I see.
I'm like, I don't really have
those hits were 4+ anyway, so it would have been fine.
That's true.
Yeah,
they all
it
were.
would have been fine.
They're all good. So now I'm gonna strike you with my massive toxic lashes. You're
gonna do 8 damage exactly. Any money?
3s to hit. Hey,
Oh.
there we go. Now I don't feel bad. I could still. Oh, yeah. How many wounds do you have left? 8. Oh, I can't kill you now. No, I'm not command point rerolling. It's not worth it. 4s to wound. Rerolling. Okay, 2 get through. These are AP -2.
So 5 ups.
And D3 damage apiece. Okay, 4 more. You're down to 4. So you're down to 3.
Yep.
All right, Rhino, try to run me over.
You can't attack me again?
Well, in 3 command points, I could fight again.
Oh, very corn of you. All right, with my 4 attacks, because I get Hateful Assault, isn't that funny?
What does Hateful Assault do?
Plus 1 attack when charged.
So hold on, do you still have 3 base attacks when you're at 3 wounds?
Absolutely not,
I was going to say, you're probably 3 D3 1 like every other Rhino, right?
Actually, right now I'm 1 + 1, so I have 2.
Okay. So 6 is to hit.
Yeah.
Hey, still got you one
got
hit.
a hit. And that's probably a wound.
Yeah.
Strength 6.
Yeah, it's a wound. No AP though. Right?
No.
3-up save. Ah, you tried to run me over. You know what? I've got 9. I got 9 command points. Right? Why not fight again? Why not fight again?
Wow.
3 command points.
Wow.
I'm taking down the Rhino.
Do it.
Remember, I've got priority target, so he'll get 2 experience for killing your vehicle.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. So 6 more attacks. You ready? 3's to hit. That's a better hit than last time.
A little better, yeah.
Let's see if we can wound though. 4 is to wound, but I do get a reroll.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 4 more.
All right,
minus
all right.
2 each.
5 up. 5 up.
Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, he's automatically
Unless you
dead.
reroll one of those and I fail my D3
No,
damages.
it's not worth it.
Does he blow up?
Do I blow up? I
Oh,
do.
he does.
D3 damage to you.
D3 mortal wounds, yep.
Oh.
Ow! Ow! Well, yeah, on each 6, you'll take a mortal wound. Ha! Your vehicle takes a mortal wound.
Well, I'm double dead. All right, here. For the dudes inside on 1s. Well, goodbye. Goodbye, Havocs.
Golly.
Oh, my goodness.
Golly.
Oh, that's bad.
We realized we did that a little backwards. He should have placed his guys first, because he has to see that he can actually disembark them. But it turns out he can without an emergency. Otherwise, those 3 2s would be more dead guys.
I can't believe it, man.
So which 4 are you going to kill?
This is actually really tough. Jeez. Oh, boy.
I'll let you think about it for a second.
All right, well, it is going to be 4 Havocs, the Havoc Champion included, because we know the damage of 1 last cannon, so we're going to keep him on there. He may run away, but
Maybe, we'll see.
we'll see. And you know what? It wouldn't be a World Eater Khorne Orc army without Berserkers, so I'm not going to touch those guys.
You got to keep your berserkers.
So, leadership. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm
Okay,
done. I could technically consolidate. So you know what? I'm just going to give you the butt. There we are.
All right. Okay, very brave heart of you. So, okay. So let's do their leadership and
What'd you roll? 3?
yeah, -4, 8. So good. No, not 8. Sorry, 7 minus.
You're good.
4. Exactly
You
good.
got exactly.
I'm exactly good.
You did not run. Well, that's 2 experience for the toxic screen from my agenda, killing monsters and vehicles, and then a kills tally as well. So once he gets to 3,
You're 12 wounds, right?
12 wounds. Well, 9 wounds now because of the explosion. Yeah, he's down to 9 wounds.
Okay.
At the end of my turn, I do complete this action, get an experience from my Paravores. I am controlling 2 objectives. That gives me 10 victory points. So that ties up the game. Ooh, are you unnerved?
We'll see.
I think-
We'll see if I'm unnerved. Okay, starting with these guys because they're important. So I need a 7 or less. They are good. They can perform actions and do everything as per normal. The Rhino, same thing. That's not mine. These Berserkers, they're actually good as
they're
well.
good.
Not that it matters. They're gonna kill what's in front of it anyway.
Well, you stratagems though. You couldn't use stratagems.
Fair. That's fair. For the Luda Havoc,
Yeah, I can see that. You know what? I understand.
narratively makes perfect
If
sense.
anybody's going to be unnerved, it's going to be the guy who just lost all of his buddies in an explosion to a toxic screen.
Yep. Death Brute. He's fine too.
He's good. So it's just them. And then you technically have your guys in reserve as well.
Yeah.
Not the character, because he's a character. So,
They're in Deep Strike. They're in the Teleportarium.
right.
Right. The question is, do we roll for them?
It just says you roll for each unit in your army.
Then we would.
So
To be fair, I think it would make sense because I could plop them down at the end of the phase and
Yeah.
search for a corner, right? So let's do the Terminators,
you don't have to worry about your character.
They're good.
because he's always within
and
range.
he's the one. Plus, it's like
Yeah, he's always in range of himself.
exactly. All right, so my Berserker boys. These are actually the Khorne skins. They're not the Berserker. These are my Berserker boys. They're going to move up a little bit.
So hold on, are they actually a different type of unit?
They're Orc. They're Berserkers. They
And
just
the-
have a different name to differentiate because of
Oh,
upgrades.
I see.
Because of the upgrades. Now, let me see the distance between here. So we're less than 15, more than 14, which means 6.
That's an 8-inch charge.
Is that a Khorne inch charge? I think it is.
That's an 8-inch charge.
Oh man, am I ever tempted to do that?
Does your icon help you with that?
It does. I can reroll. It says reroll failed charges because it's an old wording.
Right.
Which, I mean,
Well,
why else would you reroll it?
Well, no, you
unless
might be an inch away and roll like 3 and be like, no, I want more of my guys in, so
Sure.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Yeah.
So that it does come up.
It does, yeah.
Not for an 8-inch charge, obviously. If you roll an 8, you're not going to re-roll it to hope to get a 9 or a 10.
That would be a big deal. Now, he goes first all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, same time as chargers.
So I gotta like kill him and then give you a chance to interrupt me if you wish.
Correct.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be aggressive, Matt. We're close combat for a reason.
Be aggressive. be aggressive.
I heard it in my mind before you said it.
Be aggressive.
And I'm gonna stay within my movement, and I'll go that way.
Hi.
You know what I'm doing, right? Just in case
I
I fail my charge, I'm there.
Sure.
Okay. First thing, before I do anything else, I'm gonna roll for my Grok cultists inside, because they
Yeah,
might
we
actually
didn't
perform
check.
an action.
We didn't check to see if they got unnerved.
I need a 5 or less. They are unnerved. So he's going to make himself useful and negate victory points for you. And he's going to hop over here, advance, and go on this objective because my Death Brute left it. I need a 3 on the advance roll after pre-measuring, considering the terrain.
You
there.
got it. It's going
he's
up
good.
and over one of the spots. Not that he didn't go up and over there. It is up
It was
and over
here,
right
up
there.
and over there, yeah. And so he's back there. So I'm having a big struggle here right now. So these Berserker boys, they want to desperately move up here and charge those warriors.
Yes.
But 2 XP for destroying this Necron terrain piece. They're so close. And campaign-wise, like we are doing the campaign, but that is so much fun. But why? You make it so juicy. They're both. You know what? Maybe it's a roll of a die. No, I really want the 2 XP.
Because the Rhino could do it as
He
well.
could, but it's not as much fun.
But
Who
you're not.
cares?
You actually don't care about killing Necron pieces. You just care about the XP. So it's not like, why do the Rhino with it then if they're going to leave? 'Cause
Right.
Who cares if the Rhino
Who
upgrades?
cares? And the Grots inside can't even do it. Heck, they didn't even start next to it, so they can't even do it.
And they are unnerved right now.
They're
too.
unnerved, yes. Wow. Good job, I must say, making it really hard.
Well, that's why I made it 2 experience and not just 1, so that you'll be like, I don't really care, but I really want the 2 experience.
Well, you know what? I do have 2 more games after this, don't I? I do.
Yeah. Well, hold on. This is your 5th game?
No, it's my second opponent. You are my second opponent, my 3rd game.
Well, you have 8 games in total. So you have 5 more games after this.
I do. So hard. So hard. What would you do? Leave a comment. What should I do? And don't say, you're the Khorne player. You should go ahead and close combat. Because I know that's what I should do.
Why are you asking?
Why am I even asking?
It would just suck if you move up and failed the 8-inch.
I know, don't say that. That makes it worse. That makes it worse. Oh. Okay, 2 XP.
All right, they're going to stay. Well, okay, if it makes you feel any better, they're currently just taking their rage out on this piece of terrain. They're chopping at it, they're hacking at it, they're tearing chunks out. They're doing like, you know what they're doing? They're training. It's like, bam.
Sure. I'll go with that.
Yeah, so they're training. So now,
Okay.
now they'll be, and that's why they get 2 experience, right?
Yeah.
Like
Now we understand how to fight.
reinforcement step.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You'll see the overwhelming firepower of my
Your combi bolters.
combi bolters. Okay, so they are there. They have deep struck. They went around Skullbrag because they like to protect him. And let's see what kind of shots can do some damage on those Gene Stealers. Even if I kill half of them, that's a lot more.
Oh, geez, yeah. You'll be fine.
On to the shooting phase. I might as well soften up your Toxicrene a little bit, possibly with a crack grenade. Let's see if I can do it. That's a hit, and I'm guessing I need a 5.
Yeah.
No. Okay. 4 shots with a combi bolter now. If I get 1 wound here, I'll be happy.
Yeah, good luck.
Hey,
Hey, that's a wound.
that's a wound, all right.
Well,
All right.
3 up save.
Oh
Hey,
my
you're happy.
goodness.
It's down to 8.
Right here, I am tempted to shoot there, but I should probably...
Deny your berserkers a fight.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, I could possibly kill one and then just negate my charge. So that's kind of silliness. So I might as well just do that too. So 2 more twin last cannon shots at your Toxicrene. 2 hits
Jeez.
again.
Stop being so
2
consistent.
wounds again.
He's got Dermic Symbiosis, who's got a 5 up invulnerable save. See, look at that.
Uh-oh.
All right, do your 2d6 damage. You got him.
Oh, jeez.
Now, when he dies, he does his Frenzied Death Throws, which is a pretty brutal one. It's only on a 6, but it's 3 inches, 3 flat mortal wounds. So, you know. Oh, we did it! Oh!
All right, goodbye, Berserkers.
3 mortal wounds to the Berserkers. They're 1 wound each still, right?
They are, yeah.
Oh, golly.
Okay. So,
They're like,
Thanks a lot, big guy.
all right. Yeah, that's...
oh, I can't complain about that.
I think I'm going to have to do that.
I think we can call that a Toxicrene bomb.
Yeah,
He ran in there, blew up everything, and then he blew up.
Jeez. Now I will shoot with this. Let's see if that can do semi-equal. There's 2 combi flamers in there, so I'll account for that. I'll do that first. They all fire at the same time, doesn't matter. But I do get to re-roll my hit rolls of 1 because my Khorne Lord is right there. Khorne Orkz or Khorks? You decide what's a better name. So that is 6 shots with the flamers. Force the wound.
Okay. Yikes, 4 of them. 5 up, invulnerable save. So 3 of them died just from that.
And the combi bolter portion of those combi flamers hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because of my Lord nearby. And then 4 is the wound, you said?
Yes, toughness
1 more.
4. 5 up invul. No, that's 4 of them dead.
Okay. All right, now for the rest of the combi bolters, rerolling 1s. These hit on 3s.
Because he didn't. So yeah, because the combi bolters that are just combi bolters don't get -1 for shooting both profiles.
So that's 6.
5 of them invulnerables. Oh, 2 survive.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we're definitely pulling away from your guys to make it a harder charge.
Yeah, that'd probably make it so I'm not going to charge you.
Charge phase?
Mm-hmm. Death Brute into your, what are they called?
Pyrovores.
Pyrovores.
I will spend a command point in Overwatch. My -1 is basically negated because you get +1 against -1 and 0.
Yep, my improved shielding.
But, you know, if I can knock off a couple wounds before you get in there, that'd be nice. So 3d6 auto hits.
Ooh.
Oh, that's 15. Don't get too excited.
Oh.
Looking for 5s to wound. Oh, not bad. We got 5. Okay. And you'll get your 3 up saves against these. They're 1 damage apiece.
One.
Oh, only 1 gets through.
Okay, down to 7.
What kind of charge do you need?
Yeah, it's
So you're just outside of 7?
So it's 7. All right, do we get? So I need a 7. I get an 8 because Khorne wants it. And I'll just go straight here.
Hello. Oh, I hope you die from my mortal wounds.
Oh, that seems to be the theme of your army. I can kill you, but you kill me as I kill you.
I'm just gonna bleed all over you. Yeah, when you say, what are you gonna do, bleed on me? My answer is yes! Yes, exactly that. Fight phase.
Fight phase. I'm not gonna charge with anything else. That is an 11-inch charge to your prime. But if I did even make it, I can only attack him. You'd be able to heroically intervene, which you probably would. And he would be vulnerable.
You could attack heroically intervene people, so I would hold off.
True. I guess
I would
that's
hold
true.
off and then charge you, so I get to fight first.
I suppose that's true. But he would be vulnerable back there, and I don't quite want that because he's really good in combat. I want him to attack at least once before he dies.
Have some fun, right?
Yeah. All right. So Death Brute. Now I get 9 attacks on the charge because of my Power Scourge. So 3 plus the 4 is 7, plus 2 more attacks to the World Eaters and Hateful Assault. So hitting on 3s.
See, I actually want you to hit me. Okay. These guys love to bleed all over you.
They do, huh? And
Toughness 4.
Okay, 2s to wound.
That's right.
2s to wound.
Do it. I want you to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, look at
Just
that.
4 of them.
Just
AP damage? What's the
4.
AP damage?
-2, 2 damage.
So you're AP -2. These guys actually have enhanced resilience, so they ignore AP -1 and -2.
So they're like, look at our improved shielding.
Apparently.
Ours is better.
How much damage does it do?
2 apiece.
Okay, so 2 of these have to get through to kill one of them. So 4 up saves. Oh, there you go. 3 of them. So that's going to kill 1.5. So that'll inflict 6 damage. So 2 things are going to happen. You did 6 wounds to me. For every 6 I bleed on you, you take a mortal wound. Ah, disappointing.
I was expecting 1.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping for 2, but I was expecting 1. Second off, when a model dies on a 4+, the nearest enemy unit within 3 inches takes a mortal wound. So it's not a bubble of 3 inches like the bigger monsters.
Right.
So I'll remove. I want to keep you off the objective, right? So I'll remove him, and then on a 4+, you'll take a mortal wound. Oh, come on! My bleeding's not working. You know what? I think the toxic cream kind of made up for all that, but still, it would have been cool to see him just run into it and everything just explodes, and he's just standing there in a pile of goo going, "Ow!"
I mean, that's the pile of goo on his base, right?
Well, I'll pile in and fight back. They actually have some decent close combat. Yeah, so they basically have power weapons. They're -3 AP. So we got 4 attacks total from the 2 of them. Looking at 4s to hit.
Oh,
5s to wound. Nah, nothing. It would have been -3 though, so that would have been a 6 up save.
Are you 1 damage apiece?
Yeah. They're not fantastic. But they're also dirt cheap. So
Okay.
you're paying for a heavy flamer, a couple power attacks, and then the explosion. They're basically bombs.
So that's the end of my turn. I get, again, 10 victory points because I hold 1. Not more than you, and I didn't steal 1 away.
Yeah, you hold 2, and I hold 2.
I hold 2, technically I only get 10 points for it.
So that's 20 to 10 is the score right there. You completed the action. This thing is destroyed. You get 2 experience for them.
It's still there as a train piece though, right?
Yes, we leave it there. It's just functionally no longer present.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got some decisions to make because I put these guys here so I could destroy that. But that's giving up a lot of attacks.
It is, isn't it?
Because all the Gene Stealers are dead.
Oh, there's no, you have synapse, so no.
Oh yeah. I have a 12-inch bubble of synapse, so morale is not a thing.
All right.
So beginning my command phase, I'm within 9 inches of characters everywhere, so I don't get unnerved. Not that there's much to be unnerved about, because my army's dying so fast. Got to do lots of cool death and killing stuff before I died, though.
Yeah, it's ironic because our kill tallies are like similar.
Well, I did a lot all at once, but then you came back. You killed the Pyrovore. You killed all those Gene Stealers. You killed, and so
but now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn,
and you get to charge me.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because all I have in Deep Strike Reserve is a Death Leaper and those Ripper Swarms, which I have an idea of what I'm going to do with them. So command phase, no, I just get a command point. Not worried about being unnerved. Oh wait, no, I should check for the guys in reserve. So it's just the Ripper Swarms, because the Death Leaper is a character. So Ripper Swarms, I think they're leadership 4. Yeah, definitely not going to be 9 or higher. So
Can't hold objectives.
they're either 3, 4, or 5. No, they can hold objectives. They lose objectives secured.
Oh, okay. Well,
And they can't do stratagems or actions. So, but they can hold objectives. I'm going to do something that hurts, but those Tyranid warriors are going to... I have to.
It's so painful though because I mean you have very
Yeah,
little
they could
left.
actually come back and threaten you.
I mean you could, but that
It's important though
that's interesting.
that I do that. Now the other thing that remember my other objective is killing vehicles. So sorry guys, you're not going to get any fights yet.
Oh.
We're coming to kill this guy.
Okay, well that actually makes sense.
Yeah, so I just got to make sure I got space to kill that guy. We're going to advance the Brood Lord. So he'll go 5, so it's 13 inches. I'm going to spend a command point, a Kraken-specific stratagem to double the advance. So it'll be an 18-inch move, so I've already measured it. He's going to come all the way around here. He's got no room to come through here, and I don't want them to fall back.
He can advance and charge, right?
He can.
That's why it's awesome.
Yeah, he's a Gene Stealer. And then these 2 Gene Stealers will advance as well. They're going to go 6, so it's 14. That'll bring them over here.
So they can advance and charge, and they advance twice with that strategy.
Well, yeah, but it's a stratagem, so I can only do it once.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's why they're a first turn threat.
Yeah.
Or you bring the Swarm Lord, and he lets them move again in the shooting phase, and they can still charge after that.
Oh my goodness!
That's what they call the Kraken Bomb. Seriously, the Kraken Bomb is the name of the strategy. You bring a huge unit of Gene Stealers and a Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
They do the double advance. They don't even need to do the double advance. They just have they advance, and the Swarm Lord moves them again, and they advance. So they go on average.
Do you advance 3 times there then?
No, because you don't need to. You don't need to waste that command point. Because you roll on average 4 or 5 for your advance because you're rolling 3 dice. So you're getting, let's say, just 12-inch move. You do that twice. You move 24 inches first turn, and then you can still charge. If your opponent was like timid and stayed back, then you could spend a command point and move the extra advance as well. Yeah. So you can't get away from, but they're pretty easy to kill. They're glass.
I mean, yes, they are easy to kill, but
you
still.
saw that. Your combi bolter.
Well,
just
to be fair,
them.
I was terrified of them.
You should be.
Yeah, because I know what they've done in previous games.
On a charge, all 10 of them will do 40 attacks.
Yeah.
So they do have potential.
It's a lot.
Not as good as they used to be, but take what you can get. Tyranid Prime, he's going to advance as well.
No, he doesn't advance.
No, he does not advance in charge. So 3. I got to get away from your Terminators. He's not ashamed to go the opposite direction of death. And then in the reinforcements phase, Ripper Swarms are going to pop up right here. And they're going to secure this objective. Because I'm assuming these guys are going to be dead soon. So we're going to put them right there. They're not objective secured right now, though. I want to point that out. Normally they are.
Because they're unnerved.
Right. And the Death Leaper, I'm going to find a spot for him.
Why am I Luda Havoc?
Because I want that objective. We got some Psychic, so I've got the Horror with him, which could give you -1 to your hit rolls, and Leadership, which could make you unnerved later on. Maybe
my
that's
Hellbrute?
something. Yeah. Or I could just smite him and do D3 mortal wounds. I'm trying to kill him here, right? So before he has a chance to hit me back. So let's smite. Let's try to soften him up. So we need a 5. I know you have a stratagem to stop it on a 4+, so you might want to...
Scorn of Sorcery is...
Oh, double 1. So that's something I'm going to re-roll.
So command point reroll?
You betcha.
Okay.
Ooh, it's an 11. That's a D6 mortal wounds.
I'm going to definitely Scorn of Sorcery you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you're down to 4 then for the reroll.
Yeah.
I will spend 1 on Scorn of Sorcery. I just want to double check that it is 1 and not 2. It's probably...
So flat 4 up to ignore it. That's D6 mortal wounds otherwise.
That's too much.
Ooh, you stopped it with
right.
a vengeance. Well, I don't have any shooting. They're stuck in combat and his is out of range. So let's just go to charging. So Brood Lord will charge 7 inches. That's good. So he'll just kind of duck over here out of the way of the Gene Stealers, who will also declare a charge. And get 9. So they're in. Hi. And then I'm going to spend a command point on Surprise Ambush for my Death Leaper, which will give him +1 to his charge because he showed up this turn. He also gets an automatic reroll built in from when he showed up. Uh-oh.
I should Overwatch you.
You can't.
Oh, right, because you spent...
That stratagem also stops you from Overwatch.
That's right, you're right.
I failed.
Both times, eh?
Yeah, and he did an 8. That would have been big, taking the objective from you.
Now, did you have to? You didn't have to spend a command point to reroll that, did you?
No.
Okay.
There's 1 command point, so you can dock me 1 command point. But that's 10 points I'm not getting. Actually, 20 points, because I would have killed you easy.
Yeah.
Taken the objective, which would get me 10 points,
And
and I'd
have
have more than you.
Yep. That's a big deal.
That is a very big deal, and unfortunate. Well, in the fight phase, I will have the Broodlord fight first against your Hellbrute before you have a chance to interrupt. And okay, Broodlord, I got nothing to help you. So let's do our 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Oh, come on, he doesn't have any rerolls. So that's 5 hits. These are strength 5, so winning on 5s, but he gets to reroll them. 6s are extra good, so let's just see 6s. Okay, you know what? 5s are good. 5s are good, 2 dice.
5s are good.
Oh, that sucks. So this is -6. Do you have an invuln in the Hellbrute?
No.
So that's flat 3 damage.
Okay.
Do you reduce damage with Hellbrutes or ignore damage with Hellbrutes?
The Death Guard Hellbrute gets that.
Okay, never mind. And then this one is -3, so you'll have a 6-up save, and then it'll be D3 damage. You get a 6-up save against the other one. Nope. So that's D3 damage. You're down to 4, so you're not dead from this. Although if I had brought you down to 1, I could do an implant attack and do an additional mortal wound.
That sounds terrifying.
So, but I'm not going to spend the command point for that.
You're not going to reroll it?
No, because if I re-roll and don't get it, then I'm down to 2 command points, and I can't fight again. Now, if you kill the Broodlord, I can spend 2 command points and have him fight when he dies.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, but I'd rather... Like, if right now I had just done 3 damage, I totally would spend the command point and do implant attack, which on a 2+ does 1 mortal wound.
There you go.
And that would have finished you off.
Yeah. Okay, so...
So I just did 1, so you're down to 3. So the question is, do you want to interrupt before the Gene Stealers go?
Indeed.
They're strength 4, they don't get re-rolls.
I will interrupt.
Okay, and what are you going to attack? How would you like to divvy up your attacks? 8 attacks now.
I do have 8 attacks. Ooh. Do you have an invuln on him?
I have what?
Invuln?
5 up, yeah. All the Gene Stealers have 5 up invulns.
That discourages me.
He's got 6 wounds, toughness 5.
So it's funny, because he already went, although you could spend
3 command points.
to go again.
Exactly.
Now, is that like full attacks again?
Yep.
That means you've spent 3 command points, which is actually kind of a big deal.
I'll be out of command points after that.
You would be, yeah. Your Gene Stealers, they could finish me off.
They could.
And I get their kill tally. See, I'm thinking campaign-wise.
No, you should.
Huh. But
Characters are also worth.
squishy.
Characters are also worth 2 experience to you because you have assassinate.
And how many wounds is he in?
6.
So 3 would have to go through, 2 damage apiece.
Yeah.
So I would have to put them all on him,
I would say so.
and you would have to fail everything.
Well, not everything, just enough.
I don't see. Greedy, split my attacks and kill nothing, because usually that's what happens.
I don't disagree.
Usually that's what happens. Here, let me think about this. I'm going to split between 2. I'll do Gene Stealers, and I'll do your...
Pyrovores?
Pyro. I was going to call them Biovores, but Pyrovores. Yes, because you don't have a save on these guys with my attacks, correct?
I do.
Oh, no, you do,
I have
because...
enhanced resilience, so
That's
I'll have my 4 up.
So it's a 4 up still, isn't it? Oh. Changes my thing again.
There's no easy kill if you split your attacks.
No.
It's not even an easy kill if you don't split your attacks.
No,
Unless you put 8 on the Gene Stealers, then they're dead.
No.
Well, they would be. I don't see how they'd survive that.
know.
You'd have to roll pretty poo.
I would. You
Or I
know
have
what?
to spike my 5 up invulns.
6 attacks on the Gene Stealers.
And?
And nothing else makes sense. I might as well put them all on the
I was
Gene
going to
Stealers.
say, there's 2 on anything else. It's not going to do anything.
No, it won't do a thing. Well, it will, if it kills 1, then that's that many less attacks from that unit.
But he might blow up.
I don't want to attack them at all. It's so scary.
They're
It's
actually-
only the threat. They did nothing last time.
They're only scary when they explode.
Yeah.
So you're better off not attacking them.
Okay.
I say that, and now I'm just going to like spike their dice and do all the damage.
Probably, and that's the thing too. You won't have to spend your 3 command points if you use them and kill me off with those.
That is true.
Yeah, but at least it won't be with their explosion attacks. It'll be with their hard-earned sweat and brow.
There you
Kill
go.
me. So here we go.
Kill my
Gene
Gene
Stealers,
Stealers.
3s to hit.
Oh, look at that. You're going to murder them.
Overkill.
Strength?
It's strength 8.
Okay. Well, I 6 of them. Let's see if I dodge out of the way. I got to roll at least 5 5s for
Yeah.
one of them to stay alive.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't even know what that other die over there is, and it doesn't matter.
No. Okay. Well,
There. That's a kill tally.
not
1/3 of a victory
not
point.
exactly satisfied with that.
We're forgetting to roll for battle scars. Now, technically, don't do them to the end of the game, but I like doing them during the game. So 2 up. It's basically 2 up. You're fine. So Toxicrene, he's fine. Those Gene Stealers are fine, and then you've also killed my Carnifex. He's fine. Now you got your Rhino, only that
Only
so
the
far has
Rhino.
died. He's fine. And now my Pyrovores will attack your Hellbrute, because all their charges are done. 4 attacks, you ready? I gotta get through 3 wounds, and these are 1 damage apiece. 4s to hit. Yeah, see, he's already alive. And then 5s to wound. See, he's fine. Okay, you're fine. 3 command point, fight again at the Broodlord.
Okay.
I've got no more command points, so I'm just going to roll these dice. And what they are is what they are. 2s to hit. Okay, good start. We're looking at 5s to wound.
5 to wound.
Any 6s and you're dead.
Okay.
Just so you know.
No.
Reroll.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! That's 12 damage. I'm sorry, I think my mic cut out. I was yelling so loud.
All right, let's see if I explode.
That's 12 damage right there that you
That's
couldn't even stop. I wish I did. Why didn't I do that the first time?
Here we go. 6. 6. No.
Oh, good try. 2 experience for my Broodlord. Does your Halberd get a battle scar?
Let's see.
Oh, you think he would? That was pretty. He was pretty badly dummied right there.
He did a lot in this game.
I just mean I tore him up. Like,
You did.
That was like almost enough to kill 2. No, that was enough to kill 2 Halberds.
That was embarrassing.
That could have been a squad
for
of
him.
2 Halberds, and I would have killed them both.
Yeah, I mean, it took a lot of command points, but was it worth it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also because monster kills give me 2 experience.
In retrospect, I
don't-
should have actually put my attacks on you. You being a character, getting 2 XP for the Hellbrood. Because look at your rolls, right? You would have needed a 5+, and you got all those attacks, and they all failed.
You still would have died.
He would have died. But
You would have died too.
I would have died.
But at least you would have killed my Broodlord.
But could you not have also spend them and attack me again before you die?
That's what I mean. I would spend 2. Then I only have to spend 2 command points to fight again.
Okay.
But then it was a dead. Unfortunately, that's all I got though. Although we do need to back up. We forgot back when they died from the explosion to check a morale test on them. Does it matter? They lost 3 guys when it
Yeah, on a 6, they would have been bad.
They're fine. Okay. The biggest part I'm disappointed in, I'm really happy to kill your Halberd, but
Yeah,
I'm
no,
really
that's-
disappointed not to have made that charge.
That's kind of a big deal.
That's a scenario big
Yeah.
deal, because
Yeah.
that's 20 victory points I am not getting.
Beginning of Khorne Ork's turn 2, I get a command point, bringing me up to 6. I got to roll for my dudes to see if they're unnerved. Them back there, they don't have to. They're within range of Skullbrag, but everything else does. So for the Berserker boys, they are unnerved.
Oh. They heard the Halberd screams of agony.
But you know what? That's okay. And the reason why is because they've actually gained 3 XP in this game so far for doing nothing.
That's not nothing.
But
they found clues
for
finding the
in
mob
their
raid.
brain, it's doing nothing. Not what they wanted to do. So for my Rhino, okay,
Oh, geez.
also unnerved. Now
Pilots.
for these 2 Berserkers, unnerved. Well, looks like they got no choice.
You got Grots inside of there.
I do, yes, I do. Also unnerved. What a surprise!
And the Havoc.
Luda Havoc,
Also unnerved.
also unnerved. Well,
The whole back line is unnerved.
onto the movement phase. Whoop. I'll move here. I think you know what I'm gonna do there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I just hope you'll fail.
Of course. And I think that's obvious too. All right, Mega Knobs back here. They are actually going to move on this side in this corridor to do their action because they're the only unit that can actually. I guess he could too,
Well, he
but
could too.
he could too. So because of my Talisman and Burning Blood, I am able to advance and charge in the same turn.
Ooh.
So he'll go 10 because he's in Terminator
He's
armor.
ready for some combat action.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, he's gonna kill this word so bad.
I'm going to disembark my Grots and keep them here on this objective.
We've lost their objective secured for now
Yeah,
because they're unnerved.
but they're on the objective, and that's the most important
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, really, what am I gonna take it with, right?
Nada. I'm going to move these Berserker boys inside the Rhino, and then I will move my Rhino. Heck, I'll advance my Rhino.
Jeez, it's a lot of things with your Rhino.
A lot.
Come from my Rhino, go into the Rhino, advance the Rhino, move the Rhino. Bring it. And then pop smoke, right?
Yeah, against all the stuff that matters.
You can't shoot, so.
On to the shooting phase, starting with this last cannon into your Brood
Death
Lord.
Leaper.
Death Leaper, here we go. That's a hit.
Ooh,
And I'm
yeah.
guessing I need a 3 or a 2.
You're 2.
That's a wound.
I don't get a save against that.
Seriously.
I have a 5-up save.
How many wounds do you have?
6.
Oh, I need to get a 6 to kill you.
Yeah.
Ah! I will keep it because I'm planning on charging you.
Yeah.
Because my Mega Knobs are battle tested, they are able to perform the action and still shoot, which they will. They're going to shoot at your Pyrovores, all of their shots except for the Flamers because they're out of range. I'm going to say they're outside of 6, so they can't reroll 1s. Which I get a 4 in there. That's actually kind of a big deal.
that's a twos,
Oh,
too.
that's
Look
a
at that.
big deal. Look at that. So wounding
Fours.
you on 4s. All right. 3.
4-up save.
Enough to kill one.
You kill him.
Oh, kill him.
Don't have to worry about an exploding as enemy units. That's separate.
Of course.
I've adapted to my own acid.
Here we go. Crack grenade. That's a hit.
3's to wound.
Nada. He's got a combi melta. I will. I'm gonna negate my charge, won't I? By a little bit, and I can re-roll it. Huh? What am I scared of? Okay, I'll do it. Because they're 3 wounds apiece, aren't they?
They are. You'll auto kill one because you're in melta range.
I advance, so I'm only going to shoot that, and I'm -1 to hit. So on a 3-up, which I hit, and then
2s to kill.
2.
Oh.
I roll a 1.
All right. That's probably better for you, anyways.
I think.
Charge phase.
Yep, I'll start with him. Into them. No shooting.
No.
Oh no command points
I don't
anyway.
have the command points to Overwatch, but they have no shooting.
I will move towards you and towards the objective at the same time. So
Might as well,
I'll
right?
go over there.
I think this is. Well, I guess you're not taking the objective. My Ripper Storm. So
Yeah, they're not upset, but it doesn't matter.
But there's
of them.
more models.
Yeah. And Khorne Berserkers into your
Prime.
prime.
Oh, they made that.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Then Luda Havoc.
You're lucky it did 5 wounds. Otherwise, this would be a dangerous charge.
Oh, I'm leaving this objective.
That's
actually
true.
Bad. But you know what?
No, you can consolidate back onto it if you kill me.
But I'm moving away
No,
from
never
you.
mind.
I can't.
Oh, that's right. You would be leaving it. Well, I know you rolled the charge already, but
Well,
you're welcome to not do it.
I'm going to do it because you're dangerous and you're going to
Yeah.
kill me anyway.
I would charge you and kill you. I've got no command points to interrupt, so the order you do these does not really matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay, I'll start with the Berserkers right there, and I might as well roll for the fighting twice then.
Yeah, you can just do both at the same time. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. All right, so I will attack with the Power Fist first. We're 5 attacks and fight twice, so 10 attacks with the Power Fist. This is not the heirloom one, so I'm hitting on 4s with this guy.
Oh, probably still kill.
So that's 6 and go through. You can't interrupt. This is why I'm doing everything all
that's what
over.
we're doing twice.
And 2 is a wound because it's strength 10. 4 go through.
AP damage,
-3, 2 damage flat.
6-up save. He's dead.
Okay.
That's a character kill. Assassinate.
Nice.
And 2-up, I'm fine. Ooh, Battle Scar. Oh, I don't want to waste my requisition on that.
So I get 3 attacks with this Luda Havoc.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let me double check if his chameleon skin works in close combat. Yes, it does. So
What's your save?
5-up.
Okay. Then I won't Wild Fury.
What is that?
Improving the AP. So here we go. Hitting on 4s now, yes?
Yes. 3-3-3. Oh, there's one of them.
Okay, well, I made a
Might
difference.
survive.
And this
Strength 4?
Yep.
So 4's to wound.
Oop,
Yeah,
oop,
yeah.
oop, oop, oop.
Yeah.
Okay, that missed. Let's
Yeah,
see what this
it's
is.
good.
That was a drop. I'll be honest, that was a drop.
Oh, no! You
Hold on. I think I got a command point reroll this.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, this is the one that actually matters.
No! That's if it's alive! He'll forever haunt your memory. You'll get some revenge here, though.
Yes.
You'll feel better after
Speaking of which, let's do that now.
this. You can go ahead and double attack, because I have no way to interrupt.
So 12 attacks, hitting on 3s though, because -1. Rerolling once. And hold on 1 second. What's your save on these guys?
4.
You're 4 up, so I'm going through your save.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're dead.
They should be dead.
Oh, yeah. 3s to hit. Unless you just roll 1s and 2s right here.
Well, I'm gonna reroll the ones.
Because you don't have an updated codex.
Yep.
Where they go, maybe the leader shouldn't inspire himself.
Yeah. Okay, so
2s to it. They're dead.
Wow.
How much? Oh, sorry. Actually, how much damage each?
2 apiece.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. Huh. 2 survived. Okay.
2 survived. Okay.
Well, yeah, because they're
Yeah.
3 wounds each.
Yeah.
So 2 damage weapons are kind of crappy against them. So 2 survive.
Yep.
So I guess they'll fight back. We'll use my rending claws.
Hold on.
What's wrong?
You sure you want to go with them?
Oh, because can you fight twice?
Yes.
You can.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go with the Death Leaper.
Okay.
I thought you were done, so it didn't
Okay.
matter if you were. Well, the Death Leaper has 4, count 'em, 4 attacks.
Uh-huh.
What's my best way to kill you? You're, because you got a 3-up save,
Rolling
right?
dice. That's
No,
your best
but you only
way.
have 1 wound, right?
Only 1 wound. But I'm
So-
toughness 5 though. I'm a Luda Havoc.
No, that doesn't matter. My strength is all the same. I basically have a choice between one that's 2 damage or one that has better AP if I roll 6s. But they're both -1 rend normally. So
Okay.
I might as well go with the one that gives the rending claws, basically.
Okay.
So we're looking at 2s to hit. Oh, the 1. Don't get to reroll it either. Strength 6, though.
Okay.
3s to wound. And if I roll 6s, it's AP -4. So any 6s, you're dead.
Yep.
Give me a 6. You know what? Give me triple 6s. I'm not greedy.
No 6s?
Oh! Not even a wound! I got nothing, right? I can reroll hits and wounds against your leader only.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well,
Wow.
he was not meant to be.
So, you know what? I think as a reward, I should actually spend the ridiculous 3 command points
Fight him again?
to attack again there.
Well, you didn't do any damage last time, so.
I know, like, it's just only 1 needs to go through. Only 1.
Well, if you don't kill him, I'm going to be falling back out of that objective.
And I already spent my command reroll, so I can't.
This is what you roll, is what you roll.
So hitting on 4s.
4s to hit, because he's a chameleon.
2.
Oh, already 1 failed.
And
4s to wound. Oh, no!
2 wounds.
Got to roll 2 5+s.
2 5+s?
I have no command points to help me here, so what I roll is what I roll. No, he's dead.
Oh,
A 6 and a 2.
So close.
That's 2 points for your Ludas because he's a character.
Assassin.
And let's see if I have any battle scars. I do not. Thank you. It did force you to leave the objective to do it, so at least I'll be able to get 10 extra victory points. But it is what it is. So now I'll fight you back with these 2 warriors. Not really much of a threat. Rending Claws, 3s to hit. And then we're looking at, I'm assuming you're toughness 5, or are you toughness 4?
Toughness 4.
So 4s to wound, 6s are rending. So these are all minus 1 AP. 1 damage each, so.
3 upstate. So how many?
Just 3? Just 3 of them. You're fine. To go to morale, I don't have to worry because they're synapse. He's synapse, so he helps the Pyrovore. And that's all I've got on the table besides Ripper Swarms. So at the end of your turn, you do complete the action here. They get an experience.
Yep.
And you might get another investigation point because right now you have more than me. But it's at the end of the game that we determine that. So if I somehow snag that corner, then I could stop you from getting that and get the XP. So I get a command point, but I got to see if I'm unnerved because these are not characters. So let's do the Ripper Swarms first. They are nerved again, and then the Tyranid warriors are fine. Over here we got a character and somebody next to him, so no problemo. If I stay there, I die. So the Tyranid warriors are just going to fall back, get more than 3 inches away from you. Ripper Swarms will come this way, just to try to block off Terminators here.
Smart.
Let's see if I can get a scenario win. Although it's only turn 3, so my Pyrovore is just gonna look at those 2.
They're only 1 wound apiece.
I know, right? So scary. A Broodlord will advance. 5.
Are you sure? Are you sure he's the character killer? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now. Psychic Phase, I don't want to smite because I want to charge, even though you're going to try to Overwatch the last game, and I just know it. And maybe it'll work. So instead I'm going to do the Horror. And I get it. I'm going to put it on them. It'll give them -1 hit and leadership.
Ooh.
Do you want to try to negate that with your fancy, schmancy 4-up?
Well, here's the question. Do you have more psychic abilities?
Nope.
Well, then, yeah, I will.
Okay.
Oh, I only have 2 command points left? Do I? No. Go ahead.
Okay. So, well, I did.
Okay.
The end.
The end.
It might not matter. Put a flame around them. 5 auto hits. 3s to wound. 4 of them at -1.
4 up.
The Horror, they just died.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, kill point. Battle Scar?
Battle scar!
No! Although they just think it'd be cool if they had a Battle Scar, so I'm glad they didn't get it. Charge! You can Overwatch?
Yes. 100% I will.
With the last cannon. Why not, right?
And I'll set to defend because I'm within range of the terrain.
I'm not between.
I'm kidding.
I know. I'm like, it's not in between.
I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm looking for the 6 here.
6 to hit. You got a command point. You can re-roll it. You want a command point? Re-roll it for your last command point.
But I gotta go roll a 6 on the damage. You know what? I can't interrupt you anyway. Yes, I'm gonna command point re-roll it. Command point re-roll. Yes.
You still gotta wound me.
Oh!
It's a wound. 5 up invulnerable save. I have a command point.
Okay.
Oh, I'm freaking re-rolling.
Are you gonna re-roll it?
Yeah, of course I am. Oh! I'm sorry. Actually, I'm kind of sad. Okay. All right. Charging. 4 inches. Good enough. I'm gonna just stay not touching you, so I can then pile in like so.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah.
Are you ready to feel the wrath of the Broodlord?
The only way.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Choose to hit. Oh, you're so dead. You're so dead.
Is it 2s to wound?
3s to wound. He's only strength 5, but he gets to re-roll it. If you see a single 6 here, though, you're dead.
All right.
You're already dead, but 6 is just you don't even get to roll. Oh my goodness. No 6s yet. You get 6 up saves against all.
Oh, I do I?
All right, make 6 up saves.
6 ups. Well, stranger things have happened.
I know, right? Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. That's
I
statistical.
would have killed 5 of them. Either way, I can consolidate. So I'm going to consolidate, like, over here. I don't know. There's not really much that can shoot me, so he's pretty safe. But
Just get out of line of sight.
I guess. I'm not too concerned about your shooting.
I think you're safest.
End of my turn. I'm holding 3 objectives. I didn't take that from you, though. You weren't currently controlling it. Kind of wish you were.
Right.
So it's not worth 10 more victory
You're
points.
right.
So I do get 20 victory points, though, which is going to put me in the lead. That puts me 40 to 30. But there's still 2 more turns. So I don't know if I can hold you off for 2 turns if you're not getting more points than me. Let's find out. So who's unnerved? Huh?
Well, they might be, actually.
Are they not within 9 inches of your character?
Is it 9 or 12?
9.
Well, let's check that.
They're in, and so is the rhino.
Which means the guys inside the rhino are good.
Yes, so just your grunts.
Just the grots.
Hey! No, they're unnerved.
All right.
All right, come kill me. I think we're pretty much done here. We're just going to be checking for experience. They're coming this way.
Yes. I'm going to advance.
Yeah.
Skullbrag.
Come after my Pyrovore. You're going to be so embarrassed when he blows up on you.
Well,
He's going to Overwatch. Oh, I can't Overwatch. I have no command points. So you're going to take 4. You're going to do the 4 damage to him. He's going to roll 4 6s, and then he's going to blow up on a 4+. So he'll do 5 mortal wounds in total.
you're saying numbers at me.
How many wounds does he have?
You got 6 wounds.
Oh, I can't kill him.
No.
What a shame.
Berserker boys inside will disembark.
Come on. Do this.
They will come on.
They're going to get out and move.
Hold on 1 second.
That one's already done.
Okay.
I already destroyed that one.
Okay.
It's only that one over there that needs to be destroyed.
Oh, really?
So if you're looking to farm experience, you're going the wrong way.
Ooh.
But
I'm not going to do that, though. I'm going to do what's best for my...
Yeah, win the scenario, get another battle trait on something. That's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Shooting?
oh, yeah, I would say 4 then, because of that dude. This guy can't see for sure.
Sure.
So the 2 flamers first will shoot your Ripper Swarms. Ooh,
11 hits.
So
Threes
auto
to
hits, 3s to wound. Not the best. So
All right,
5.
only 5. 6 up saves. So 4 of them go through. That kills 1 in a bit. You can just keep going with your bolters. So are these the -1 ones?
These are the minus ones. So hitting on 4s. Okay. And
3s.
1 wound. And 8 more shots, regulars, so hitting on 3s. So, okay, that's
Not bad.
And 3s and wounds. That's more like it. 6.
So that's 7 in total. 6 up saves. So that's 6 more damage. They're dead.
They are dead, aren't they? Kill tally.
And I don't have to roll for their battle scars because they're swarms.
Okay. So how many wounds do you have on him again?
4. Don't shoot him. Just charge him. I have no Overwatch, and you'll one-shot him.
Yeah.
You want to get on the objective, right?
I mean, you're not wrong in anything that you're saying.
Yeah.
So what I will do is I'm going to crack grenade one of your warriors.
Sure. You don't need to do that either.
That's a
You
miss.
missed.
Okay. I'll charge.
Charge right here.
I'll start here. I can,
You made it.
I can reroll it if I
Yay!
want.
You don't need
I'm
to.
not
You're
going
within
to.
2 inches.
I'm pretty
Like it could fail this one.
I can reroll it though because the Talisman of Burning Blood,
Here.
and that's wow.
Look at that.
Okay.
Which god is 11?
The
God of charges.
Yeah. So no interrupting, Matt.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, Dave. Here's the 4 wounds that you just inflicted. You take a mortal wound, and another mortal wound. You've destroyed him, obviously. He's
Wait, hold on. Can you actually hurt me back?
yeah, that's him. That's his acid blood all over you.
So then it actually matters. I should roll this because you could kill me.
No, I can't.
You can't possibly kill me?
No, I don't get to attack you back. It's like you just did 4 wounds to him. And every wound you do on a 6, he does a mortal wound to you.
Correct. So I could actually do 6 wounds on him, is what I'm saying.
No, he only has 4 wounds.
Oh, so it's every wound that he has?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, you can't do 15 wounds
I
to me.
see.
And you just...
Yeah, that'd be a little overpowered, Matt.
You're beating up a corpse.
So I took 1?
You took 2.
I took 2.
He exploded.
Because of 4+. All right.
Yeah. So do I get a battle scar? Yes! Oh, no! That's 2. I can only get rid of 1 of them.
I'll pile in with the Berserker boys, and I'll just...
I don't have a way to interrupt.
All right.
But you do have different kinds of weapons, so you can't just double
I'll do
up.
Power Fist first.
Yeah.
10 attacks.
But no, you can't double them up. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it matters.
Can
in
you
this game.
interrupt?
No, but you have to do your power attacks, half of them, and then your 1 damage ones. So in this case, it's not a big deal because I've only got 6 wounds. So go ahead and roll them all
All right.
together.
Okay.
No, roll them all together because it doesn't matter.
I actually hit on 3s with this dude.
Yeah. You probably just with the first one anyway.
Probably. Wow.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
And
they're
the
all
6s are additional.
Well, okay, sure.
Oh my goodness. Holy, this is with 1 guy, Matt.
It's more. It only matters if I had lots of guys.
2s to wound.
Because then you're like flat 2, and then you do 1 damage, and flat 2 and 1 damage. You go.
Okay.
They're dead.
All right.
In this case, it doesn't matter. Battle scar? No, thank goodness.
That was close.
So you grab 2 objectives. You
did.
have more than me, so that's 30 victory points for you.
It is.
Launching you to a solid lead of 60 to 40. Mm-hmm. And no actions were done this turn.
Not this turn.
Okay. So my only thing to really do, command phase, obviously you get a command point. I don't have to worry about rolling to see if he's unnerved, because he's a brute lord, man. He's a brute lord, man. And you've only got 1 more turn, right?
Correct.
So I just have to stay alive. So he's just going to not advance and move over here. And he's going to perform the action. He sees some footprints towards the mob blade, and he's just going to... He's gonna get rid of them, so you can't find the mob blade.
That's quite cunning of him.
Yes, there's more. I want the experience. Yeah, experience. So the real question is, because you have no more actions to perform, because you're not next to this thing to get the 2 XP, all 4 quarters have been investigated. do you have any way to be able to kill that Broodlord?
No, because you're outside of 12. I can't even shoot you with my
can't even
Melta
shoot
if I advance.
Yeah, I think at best you could put a twin bolter on him by, maybe even then, I don't even know.
I mean, I could get lucky with my cultish.
Are they last guns, basically?
I mean, there is a no. They're not las guns.
Are they auto guns? What are
They're
they?
yeah, they're auto guns.
Oh, same thing then.
So there's no way I'm gonna get 6. I could Tide of Traitors over here and then shoot all my shots at you rapid firing.
Sure. Minus a try, right?
Sure.
It's 2 experience. What does Tide of Traders do?
I can redeploy
Hold
at
on.
full strength.
Is that a stratagem?
Yep.
Are they unnerved?
Oh, true. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
They're unnerved.
Okay, they can't do it. Never mind. They cannot Tide of Traitors, so I can't do anything. So I'll just stay on my objective.
And then that's it then. You win the scenario. You get to choose a unit that can get battle traits and give a battle trait, so you can think about that. And we'll take a look at upgrades and my battle scars. As usual, we have our secondary objectives. We got 3 pieces of Tyranid terrain that we took our turns back and forth placing. And it's more important for me to achieve these though, because if Dave destroys 2 of them, he'll stop me from advancing. Actually, he won't just stop me from advancing, he'll lower my points and help the Necron. So I need to secure 2 of these, or at least stop him from destroying 2. So if I secure 2, my campaign score goes up by 1. If he destroys 2, it goes down by 1. Otherwise, it just stays where it is. And then, of course, there's the investigation secondary that Dave wants to do.
For my XP.
Which I'm allowed to do. Well, not just for that, but for your investigation points to further the story. Yeah. I want to do it for XP, and it stops you from doing it. But I don't gain anything else other than that. But I like the XP, so I'll try to do it too. Other than that, we got some terrain here, awesome terrain. We got a mat from Urban Mats with a Z, and then a bunch of custom buildings that Greenleaf Terrain made years ago for our first Gorka Morka campaign. And then these pieces of Tyranid terrain are actually from Micro Art Studios. Let's talk about upgrades and battle scars. Battle scars first. So I rolled them, and I'm deciding to keep them because they suck, but not too bad. The Tyranid Prime is now blind in one eye. And we don't have time to go back and reconstitute that in the hive ships. Who's got time for that? And so he re-rolls 6s to hit, which, you know, that sucks, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. The Pyrovores are disgraced. I'd like to think that their connection to the hive mind has been broken a little bit. And so you're not allowed to use stratagems on them. So they're not disgraced, obviously, because, you know, Tyranids don't understand that. But yeah, let's say that you hit them so hard that you severed that little part that actually connects psychically to the hive mind. But just a little bit, because obviously they're still connected. Upgrade-wise, thanks to all the things that he did, the Broodlord actually upgraded naturally, and then I made the Toxic Screen the MVP, and so we got an upgrade there. For the Broodlord's upgrade, I chose the Friends-On injectors, which gives him +1 attack on the charge, or when charged, or heroic intervene, and also rerolls charges. And then the Toxic Screen, I gave Unstoppable, which gives him +2 move, making him move 10, and +1 advance and charge.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah, so that'll really help him to get into combat.
It sounded sarcastic. I'm saying it is actually a big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy with that upgrade. They're kind of boring. I look forward to the Tyranid Codex making more interesting upgrades, but they're useful.
Now for the Khorne Orks and their upgrades, I just want to mention a couple things of note during the game. For the Assassinate, 2 units got that. It was the Luda Havocs, and it was my Khorne Skins. They're the ones that actually managed to kill characters. For Reaper, it was a tie between Skullbrag and Deaf Brute. I gave it to Deaf Brute once again for an extra 2 XP. And then now for the upgrades, because I won the scenario, I got to choose a battle trait, which didn't count towards the overall level or battle honor of the unit itself, but for my Mega Orks here. I chose Fleet of Foot, so they are +1 movement, which is good for them because they want to be moving a little bit better, and it's +1 advance and charge as well. For Skullbrag, he upgraded, he's now blooded, and I gave him a combat Crusade Relic, Artisan Bionics, which is 5 up ignore wounds, and it's also +1 strength, giving him strength 5. He has strength 6. He has strength 5 because of his Red Butcher ability. So he's now strength 6 as a base. Strength 12, so goodbye vehicles.
I'll say. So final tally, my army is now worth 7 Crusade points, and I got a 1 requisition point. Yours is worth 12?
12, yeah.
And 1 requisition point as well?
Yep.
Because you get 1 at the end of every mission. We've already rolled, so we know in the next game we're fighting in a Tyranid infestation, which means I'm going to care about the terrain pieces even more, because I can't count on you to help me, because when you destroy them, it stops me.
Right.
Whereas here we're working together. We both
Essentially,
yeah.
we have a common enemy here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now it'll actually matter that I get 2 of them on my own.
Right.
So that I can continue kicking Luca's butt. Because right now I've got 12 points and he's got 8. And if I ever get to 20, then Necrons are out of the sector. So he doesn't want that to happen, let's just put it that way. So I hope that you enjoyed that. The next one will be in the vault, another Tyranid versus Ork/Khorne/Cast Space Marines.
Orkz!
Orkz. You can check that one out now. Thanks so much for watching. Happy working.